We're getting our stuff ready. We got the cart action, all the poles, I think we got 10 poles out. We're getting into them steelhead. We're in Michigan City, right on Lake Michigan. We're gonna head over to that lighthouse on the pier and see if we land some big steelhead. I've came to the spot last year. I just learned how to do all this new steelhead stuff. I was coming up to the beach to hang out. I saw people catching them. The next day I came out, threw a few rods out, talked to the old timers hanging out, and learned how to do it. So now it's the next year. It's May 6th today, and we're hoping we can land a few big ones. We came by the other day, and like usually what you want to look for is the blood spots in the pier. I'll show you guys in a minute. That's when you know they're running, because people like to drain the blood. So if you see that blood on the ground, you know they're here. We're coming up to the pier finally. Here's this little river. I don't know what this river's called. Runs right into Lake Michigan. You know, the pier. I'm not sure what side to fish yet, but if we see some blood, that means they're here. Got a few people out fishing. Yeah, that one.
Where are we setting up at? Way down?
Oh yeah, I want to try to get out of here, this murkier water, when it gets clear up. So you got kind of breaks from the wind right there. That's where I want to be. There's not too many people fishing this side because how dirty it is. It's been raining and flooding. You know how spring is. So I'm gonna try to get on that side if there's any room. That's the worst part about pier fishing. There's so many people out. You know how it is. Nobody works these days. I'm off of school today for senior ditch day. But it should be a good day. We're gonna be. It's like 10 o'clock right now. I wish I got out here a little earlier, but it is what it is. Not seeing any blood yet, but I'm sure we'll land something. Yeah, I know. You just gotta kind of just come up here and hold your ground. Like, this guy's not crossing this pole. My spot now, son. We're gonna throw a few rods on this side, a few rods on this side. Let's see what's going on. Alrighty, let's get rigged up. First thing, barrel swivel on your line. You don't need too big of a one, but a decent sized one. Then you're gonna want to put your float on. This is kind of a wacky, weird rig. It's not the norm. That one doesn't want to go. You get your float on. Bring it through. Basically, just gonna tie you on a swivel. Well, no, if you're gonna use the big 3 ounces, you don't need it. There's be no pressure on your waist. You don't need a swivel or anything like that. You can just tie it straight onto there. It's not gonna hurt nothing. Get that on there good. Tie a classic knot on there. Should be good. Now the next part's where it gets funky. You're gonna get an 8 foot, anywhere from like an 8 foot leader to a 4 foot leader. Some people even use 12, but I don't think I have the casting abilities for that just yet. Let's get that leader on. Now you want to get some 20-pound fluorocarbon clear. Get it about not too long. I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna try a few different depths, find out where the fish are. That seems about right, like that. It's kind of hard to get on camera how long it is, but you get the end of that. You can adjust it once you get your hook on too.
The fish was all in poles.
Yeah.
That one guy down there had one, he said.
You had one today? Yeah, they're on this side more because it's clear, and this side's all murky.
It's
And
so dirty over here.
I mean, I'm sure it's not going to affect it that much. I'm going to throw half and half and see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah. And into your size 2 octopus hooks. That's my favorite thing to use. Yeah. These are kind of like the off-brand once again. Like, there's better brands, all this stuff. I got the Walmart edition. But hey, when you don't know you're going to catch a fish, that you got to do. Oh shoot. Here's that size 2 octopus hook. Just tie it on your 20-pound leader. Just like that. I'm struggling today in this wind. Tie it on. Now these are big fish, these little hooks, but they're real picky about what they see.
I'm just gonna throw this one.
Make sure you're tied on. Now the next thing you want to do is get you some of the smallest split shots you can find, because for the vision, and these are really important to get your bait down underneath the water good. Just put those spread out across your line, just like this. Nothing too fancy. And I'm biting them, that's why you see me go out of frame. Nobody's got time for those pliers. I'm gonna put 4 on, spread them out pretty good. Oops. Alright, last one. Get this one up a little higher. And that's so that it brings that barrel swivel to your float. If not, it'll be laying on top of the water. That's what we don't want. Alrighty, here's the completed rig. Your barrel swivel going up and down. Your float's gonna float that up to the top. Your weight's gonna go to the bottom. Your leader's gonna be somewhere in the abyss. And I got the 12-foot ugly stick combo with 12-pound on. Should do the trick. And with a 20-pound leader. Let's get it out there. The bait you're gonna want to use is a little piece of cooked shrimp, medium sized. That's what everyone uses, that's what I learned. Hide that hook in there well. Just like braid them through. They're real good. Tail, oh, that's a mushy piece. All right, let's attempt to get this long old thing out there. This is the trickiest part, casting this stupid rig.
It's like a slut bobber.
This is. Cool, and pick it up kinda. Over here a little. It's tricky on this higher ground too. Hey, that was pretty nice. Right out there, huh? Is that the frozen piece? All right, first rod is out. I'm just gonna put it right here for now, some old duct tape that someone left here. I got rod holders. I'll show you what I'm using for rod holders in a second. We should get a fish on that one. Let's get the other ones out. Rod number 2 on this side. Get that boy far out. Just kind of give it a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. Let that float come up. Lift that rod up way high. Make sure that thing coming down to sink. You're gonna bring it over here to this natural pole holder we got going. Little slit in the ground. Just like that. That line tight once it hits that bottom. See? Should be good like that. Rod number 3, the catfish rod, the riskiest one of the bunch. Okay, let's see how this goes. I got the homemade rod holder made for the pier. All it is just 2 pieces of PVC screwed onto a bucket. You fill it with the water, you got yourself a rod holder. Works pretty good. Another way to catch these boys is to use a little spoon like this. An orange with the black dots, they say, catches them. So I'm just gonna walk around, keep casting this. I'm waiting for one of those to bite my main lines. It'll hit the bottom and you just keep bouncing it up. I've never caught one like this, but imagine how awesome that would be. You got a rod right there, 2 up there.
And then a catfish for eggs.
Colin's gonna try for some catfish. What are you doing?
Is the stink bait gonna work?
Probably not. Just go cast it like right over there. Alright, so I'm gonna walk down, watch the rods. I was just casting my spoon and caught something. Hey! I don't know what it's called. I think it's called an aeolize, something like that. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna throw them on my rod, see if I can get anything. Hey, these fish are cool right here. They almost like kind of look like a tarpon, like a little baby tarpon. Real pretty color. I think, yeah, that does look like a tarpon. Hey man, I'm going on that pole. I'm gonna put this boy on one of my rods. Hook him right behind the head, just like that. Almost like sew it through him. Ah, I got it to. Just like that. Throw them out there. I'm just gonna throw him out right on this side. See if he wants to stay on. Well, not nearly as far as I'd like to get it out, but it is what it is, I guess.
Use reel. Wait, yeah, oh. Like, wait, what did you do? Like, what were you thinking when your line tightened up?
I didn't even feel anything. I just felt a little bit of like a little teft on it.
Did you think it was a bite?
Not kinda. I knew it was something small like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I've never used it.
I just checked my far rod and something pulled the shrimp apart. And a guy caught 2 down there, so they're here. Let's get it back out. All right, all the rods are out and camp's been organized. Right now we're gonna get some lunch. We're gonna make some hot dogs. We got chips. We got the old Coleman, you know what they say. The old Ozark Trail. Let's make that lunch.
Let it warm up.
We got Chef Easton out here. All right, let's get him on there.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Wipe these off. Let's grab one of them. Shoot.
Ketchup on.
Let's get that ketchup. Oh yeah. All right, let's get a little review. Just hang on. Beautiful. It has some sand on it, but I don't even care. Well, it's a good sign, at least. I mean, it's not a good sign, but at least nobody's catching a fish. It's not like we're doing something wrong. It's just a rough day.
There's a scale on my hook.
Ho ho ho, we got another fish, son. We got the goby. That thing's bait for sure. Let's get him on a line. Colin's using it as bait for his little catfish rig. No, no you don't. These things are invasive, I believe. So killing it, I do not feel bad for. This spoon is the little bait slayer, son.
Are you just like jigging around the bottom?
I don't know, it just happened. This guy down here caught 2 of them. He's getting them off his stringer right now. Just getting them off. Hang on. Oh, this is too nice. That one's nice.
Nice.
This one. That's what we're after. It's been several hours now. I got 5 rods out. One person down there caught a fish, so now we know they're here, but they'll just come in real quick. I think one other guy had one on. They just usually come in real quick, swoop down, grab a rod or 2. They'll take a few baits, and then that's it. And it's a bunch of waiting. I would like to get way down there more because from fishing this side. Usually I fish this side, and that's where I get all my luck, but with all the rain and flooding, I don't know. Everyone's just fishing this side. But I don't know. We'll leave them out there, let's see what happens. Well, another hour or so went by. No bites. I got a massive tangle. And we're getting hot. We missed the morning bite. No one's really catching anything. There was like one, like a little tiny one. I think it's a coho, not even a steelhead caught. He was all weird about me filming it. Man, I want to keep it to myself, man. Come on, man. I want to keep it myself, man. So we're gonna pack up and head home. We might fish when we go home, do some river fishing or something. But if we don't, I'll see you later. Too bad I just got the sabiki rig combo all around my back.
On your booty hole. With one like in your butt.
It's in my butt. I can't even move. I have like bat wings. Sabiki rot.
And
Holy. The heck, dude? This is not even gonna come out. Well, we're driving home now. Colin, how do you rate the fishing experience?
I don't know. It was bad.
Easton?
we got like a million like ale life or whatever they're called. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it wasn't great. But we'll be back. Subscribe to see more videos.